Well, hey there folks, welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here. It's time for another beer review, and today we're doing another Beer Wars video. If you're brand new to this channel, welcome along to the Hop House. We'll call that, so like Hoppy beer, we like house music. So if you like either of those, or both, then give us one of those. Give us a like, share, subscribe to this channel if it sounds like your cup of tea, or eat. Okay, going back to Vocation Brewery on this. Now, I haven't included this in my Vocation Brewery showcase because you know me, I love my Vocation beer and I've got loads of it. And I just thought it'd be quite good to pair these off against each other. So we've got 3 beers going in this Beer Wars video. So Vocation, earlier on in the year, I think I reviewed it sometime in the summer. It was out in my garden actually, on my little bar slash DJ booth. I did a Vocation beer. In fact, I think it was in the first lot of brewery showcases, and it was their beer called Ascension. And when they released this Ascension beer, they said it was going to be their ultimate IPA. That's the idea of this Ascension. It's they're ascending to perfection in terms of the ultimate IPA. Well, they then went ahead and released just a couple of months back. So we're in December now, leading up to Christmas. I think about 2 months ago, they released 3 more of the Ascension beers. So I think the idea is it's the same recipe, so the same malt bill and yeast and everything, but they just change the hops around and they're trying to fill with it to make the ultimate IPA. So, do you want to see what we're going to review? What we're putting up against one another today? Okay, so 3 cans. They're all called Vocation Ascension Double Dry Hopped IPA, but they're 3 different versions. So we're going to see what is the best one. So in can number 1, we have it's called, there it is, Vocation Ascension Double Dry Hopped IPA with HBC 638. So it's an experimental hop. Experimental hop Vocation Special Edition. It's very cold, it's been in my beer box and it's bloody freezing now. So I've not needed to refrigerate that, so it should be lovely and cold. That's that one. Next up, that's going to go in one of my 2. I've got 2 of these V Vocation glasses, so that's going to go in one. Piggy in the middle is this one in a yellowy green can, and it's Vocation's Ascension Double Dry Hopped Eclipse. Now, I think Eclipse is an Aussie hop, and they brought out a beer called Spectrum Eclipse last year, or the year before. No, last year. And it was absolutely amazing. It was spot on. It was one of my favourite Vocation IPAs I've had actually. So I've got really high hopes for this one. Ascension Eclipse. They're all 6.8%. Same ABV as the original Ascension was. Now this, I put into this. This is actually a Brewdog glass. I picked it up from the Brewdog bar in Birmingham and I thought it was quite funky. So 5am Saint is like an American red ale that they brought out, and that's a glass for it. But it's the same size as the other 2 V Vocation glasses. I was considering getting out my pint stem glass, but then I thought, no, I want them all in the same sort of style of glass, if you know what I mean. I'm still repping the Vocation t-shirt though. Life and Death old logo. Yeah, baby. Right, 3rd and final one then. Guess what? It's called Ascension. Ascension Motueka. I never know how to pronounce that. I'm going to call it Motueka. Sorry. That's a lovely blue. Blue's my favourite colour. It's a lovely blue, that is. Yeah, so, and that's in the other gold Vocation V glass. Right, should we pour them out then and get them out into the glasses? So, first up then is this experimental HBC jobber. Get that out like so. We'll go to about there. Make it nice and fair. So there you go, look at that. Look at that. It looks quite custardy. It looks lovely. Look at the fluffy white head on it. Look at that. Wow. That looks sexy. Right, we'll get the next one out. And then I'm going to compare. Go compare! I'm going to compare all 3. Because these might still be a bit cold, you know. So this is the 5am Saint glass. To there. I'll do. That'll do. I'm not expecting them to look that much different to one another, to be honest. I'm hoping not anyway. Whack. Jig that around. That also looks like custard. Wow. And then finally, the Motueka, Motueka, that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Motueka from now on and stop trying to pronounce it in different ways. It doesn't work. Guess what? This looks like custard. Look at that, eh? That. Once the bubbles settle down on the sides of the glass, they're all going to look pretty much the same. Let's have a look then. Put them side by side. So this is the first one then, the HBC whatnot. Jig it around, jig, 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 jig. Bit of lacer vision. For those that love the lacing. Lacer, lacer, baby. Yeah, that looks good. This is the Eclipse one. Again, oh, I can't really turn that very well in this glass. Oh, it's weirdly shaped at the bottom. Don't look very different, do they? Don't look very different at all. They look pretty much the same. Christ, I'm going to have to remember now which one they're going. Right, so this is still the HBC one, and this is the Motueka. Look at how similar they are. Wow. And then finally, the Motueka and the Eclipse. Again, a bit of lace vision on this one. Yeah, they're all lacing really well. They've all got really good fluffy white heads. Now the reason I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do it as a off against all three, is when I'm looking at Vocation, you know, they probably still are one of my favourite breweries. Certainly, what gets put out into a supermarket, they're solid. But when you get stuff off their website, bearing in mind recently I did our Polly's Brewery Showcase, and I had some absolutely tremendous IPAs from Polly's, like out of this world. There's another brewery there, Daya, right? Daya-esque in terms of mouthfeel and all this, that and the other. So when it comes to, this is Ascension, this is their ultimate IPA, then I'm going to put it up there. I expect it to really be up there with the Polly's and the Dayas in terms of the body, the taste and all that kind of stuff. Right, anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, I'm going to get sniffing. Let's give them a whiff, see if we can sniff. So first of all, HBC 638. This is a hop that goes in the Toucan Tropic along with Galaxy and Simcoe. So let's see what it brings to the party. Oh, that's lovely. Smells very peachy. Very peachy, mango, quite sweet. Very fresh and fruity. I wouldn't necessarily say unripened fruit dankness, not in the smell, but I've not tasted it yet. But that smells absolutely divine. Some sweetness coming through from the malt as well. Oh, very perfumey, very aromatic. Right, the Eclipse, I remember this being superb when I had that Spectrum Eclipse beer. Ooh, yeah. Not as sweet, a bit more lychee-esque. A bit apricotty and a bit melony. A bit grapey. Maybe that's because it's an Aussie hop, that's kind of what I'd expect. It smells very good though, it does, it's really quite strong in the smell, smells lovely. And finally, the Motueka. That's how I'm pronouncing it from now on, Motueka. I've had this in quite a lot of beers recently actually. One of the Polly's ones was Motueka. It smells a bit more earthy and a bit more subdued. Oh no, there it is. Quite limey. Again, quite grapey and melony. Not as strong as the Eclipse though, not as sweet and strong as the Eclipse. The HBC What's My Jobby smelt the sweetest. It smelt very mango, pineapple, peach. The Eclipse smelt, again, quite peachy, but then a bit melony and a bit sweet but sharper. And then the Motueka is not sweet at all, more subtle but quite earthy. But again, lime and a bit of melon, sort of grapey vibe going on. The smell. I think I'm going to have to give the smell to the Eclipse, you know. I think it popped out the glass a bit more. Although the HBC, whatever it's called, was very good, the Eclipse really popped. It popped out the glass. Right, next up then. Let's give them a try, shall we? Right, let's bottoms up, down the hatch. First one then, the HBC What's On The Job. Oh. Oh. Oh, what a beer. Oh, what a beer. Oh. That's still going. That's very good. Very good. The mouthfeel. It's medium. It's pillowy soft. The carbonation is super soft. It's super soft and juicy. Still going at the sides of my mouth now. I'm really getting like, on the cheeks and sides of my mouth, I'm getting this. It started off sweet down the middle of the tongue, down the sides of the tongue. I'm really getting like a lime aftertaste. Now it's getting really limey at the back end. But it was really peachy, creamy, mangoey, pillowy soft. I can't even remember what the original Ascension was hopped with now. Oh, that is a good beer. Oh, that's good. It's fruity. It's really tasty. It's hoppy. Lots of things going on in my mouth. A lot of battles going on. But the lime comes in down. It's stuck to the sides of my, to the cheeks of my mouth, and then at the back end. No, it stays in the sides of your mouth. It doesn't really stay in the back end. It is double dry hopped. Right. Let's go with the Eclipse. Looking forward to this. So bottoms up, down the hatch on this one. Whoa. Oh, that's more bitey. Oh, that's more bitey. Oh, gooseberry. Gooseberry and melon. Definitely Aussie hopped. Ooh. Ooh, it's a lot tartar. Ooh, it's a lot tartar. The other one was definitely sweeter. That is to die for. What a beer. Oh, what a beer. Oh, there's a lot more going on in that. Whoa. Oh. Gooseberry that sizzles down the, well, it doesn't sizzle because it's pillowy soft again. Body wise and carbonation, absolutely bob on. The flavours, it's a bit drier down the middle of the tongue. It's not sweet. This isn't really as, well, there's a touch of sweetness at the beginning, but the spikiness comes in. You're getting like, I wouldn't say it was grapefruit. I'd say it's more gooseberry, lime, melon, real melony taste going on in my mouth now, and it's all over. It's at the roof of my mouth, it's at the sides. It's just remaining there. So oh, what a beer! Should we do the Motueka? Motueka. Bottoms up, down the hatch. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, it is nice. Again, absolutely bob on with the body. Carbonation, soft as you like. Much more lime orientated. Definitely much more lime orientated. Maybe a bit of guava in there as well. It's a lovely beer. It does remind me of the Iraqi, the double IPA, which had Motueka and 2 other kiwi hops in it. It's kind of got that vibe going on about it. It's lovely. It's lovely. But I think I've already got my winner. And I think you guys know what it is as well. I'm just going to cut to the chase. The Eclipse wins quite easily. That is sensational. I really, really like... And I always had a thing for gooseberries when I was a kid. So I used to go up to my auntie's house up in North Yorkshire Moors area. And we used to go gooseberry and blackberry picking. And I used to just love eating gooseberries. Gooseberries is like a tart, sour fruit. And I always had a bit of a soft spot for them. And I usually quite liked gooseberry crumble instead of rhubarb crumble. Gooseberries are an acquired taste, but in beer it works. It really, really, really works. And I've noticed that a lot of Aussie and Kiwi hops have it, like Nelson Sauvin, for example, and this Eclipse seems to have that gooseberry melon vibe, and it's amazing. So I think all of them are absolutely exceptional in terms of the body, in terms of the mouthfeel. Now, coming back to what I was saying in terms of I've had some exceptional IPAs recently from Polly's, of course, Daya, really high up there. I think these stand up against those. I really do, especially that Eclipse one. So, score-wise, probably all get 4 limbs out of 4. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the Motueka one 2 thumbs up and a foot, so it's going to get 3 limbs out of 4. The other 2 are getting 2 thumbs up and 2 feet, but I'll stick an ear in there for the Eclipse. So the Eclipse is the winner. It is absolutely sensational. What a beer. Let's see what it says then. Let's read what it says on the thing here. So it says a base of oats and wheat fermented with London fog yeast gives a soft and supple mouthfeel with subtly sweet fruity ester profile paired with citra in the whirlpool for underlying juiciness. Hazy, zesty and pine. Australian Hop Eclipse builds on citra's juicy foundation with shamelessly sweet mandarin and zesty citrus peel with a touch of spice for an aromatic finish of fresh pine and mild menthol. Okay, I got gooseberry and melon. Let's see what the Eclipse one says. Also, they've all been paired with citra. So again, the explanation-y bit, that top bit is the same. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up as it, but a base of oats and wheat fermented with London fog yeast, Right, so hazy, fresh and tart. Motueka is quickly becoming the premier example of a New Zealand hop. Popular for its bright, fresh fruit and herbal aromas with notes of sweet, tart, lime and passion fruit. Definitely got the lime. And finally, HBC 638. Again, a base of oats and yeast and London fog yeast, all that stuff. So hazy, fruity and fresh. Experimental variety HBC 638 spans a diverse range of flavours from sharp citrus to sweet cherry via mango, pineapple and even banana, rounding out into refreshing, palate cleansing cantaloupe. The HBC whatnot comes second, and unfortunately the Motueka loses the battle. Well, it doesn't lose the battle, but it's my least favourite of the 3. But that Eclipse is absolutely sensational. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to finish these off camera now and float off into Ascension to Paradise. Ta very much for watching though. Like, share, subscribe if it sounds like your cup of tea. And we'll see you next time right here on the Hop House for some more beer reviews. Ciao for now, people. Ta-ra. If they're still available, go get them. They're awesome. Bye.